The Patriotic Alliance has called for the scrapping or revision of the Z83 job application form used in South Africa's public service, arguing that its racial classification requirements perpetuate discrimination. Speaking on Saturday, the party's national chairperson and chief whip in parliament, Malone Daniels, likened the Z83 form to apartheid-era policies that reserved jobs for white South Africans. He contended that racial classification on the form continues to marginalize non-African applicants, and said we cannot shy away from the uncomfortable truth that the Z83 form must be scrapped, or at the best, remove racial classification and open up employment opportunities to all South Africans. If we replace racial categories with just South African or foreigner, we would have a fair system. Daniels made the remarks in response to Public Service and Administration Minister Mzamo Buthelezi, who defended the form against claims of racial bias. In response to a parliamentary question from Daniels, Buthelezi asserted that the racial classification requirements in the Z83 form is legally mandated by the Employment Equity Act. The law, he explained, is designed to ensure fair representation in the public service employment and support affirmative action, and said this application ensures fair representation and supports affirmative action in public service employment in compliance with Section 13(2)(b) and 21 of the EEA. Government departments must collect demographic data as part of their employment equity obligations. He further emphasized that the requirement aligns with various legislative frameworks, including the Constitution, the Public Service Regulations, and broad-based Black economic empowerment policies. Any amendments to the Z83 form would require changes to the EEA, the Public Service Act, and Public Service Regulations. That was stated by Buthelezi. While acknowledging that race is a factor in employment equity policies, Buthelezi dismissed claims that non-African applicants were automatically disadvantaged. He argued that recruitment decisions are based on skills, experience, and qualifications, and said if an applicant is overlooked solely due to race, this could constitute unfair discrimination and can be challenged under the EEA and Promotion of Equality and Prevention of Unfair Discrimination Act. Daniels, however, rejected the minister's response, insisting that the current system disadvantages South Africans who are not classified as African, and said there's no substance, sincerity, or truth in what the minister is saying. If you look at the recent government recruitments, you will see that if you are not classified as African, you are being marginalized. The PA intends to escalate the matter in Parliament, pushing for a debate on the future of the Z83 form, and said we will ensure that this issue gets the platform it deserves. The Department of Public Service and Administration is already reviewing the Z83 form to improve its efficiency. Acting Deputy Director General for Human Resources Development, Anusha Naidu, told Newsroom Africa this week that challenges arise when applicants fail to complete the form correctly, making it difficult for recruitment panels to assess candidates. Naidu suggested that instead of scrapping the form, improvements could be made by refining certain fields to enhance the recruitment process. As the debate over racial classification in employment continues, the PA's push to overhaul the Z83 form is said to be a contentious issue in the country's political and legislative arenas. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.